Hello everyone, in this tutorial we will be going over the Excel function VLOOKUP. So here we have a list of customers with their own customer's ID, and here we have the account representative that is representing each of these customers, and each of these representatives have also their own account number. What we want to do using VLOOKUP is we want to pull the country location of each of these accounts from the account list. Here we have the account numbers and the names of each of those representatives, as well as the countries. So we want to pull that country name into this table, and what we're going to do first here is right click on V and hit on insert. That inserts a blank column. We're going to name this country, and on the first cell we're going to enter V equals VLOOKUP, and the first parameter, you can see here the cheat sheet pops out every time you type in the formula name, and the first one is lookup value. That's the bolded one that needs to be entered right now, and the lookup value is the number that you're gonna, or the value, not necessarily has to be a number all the time, but whatever value that you want VLOOKUP to look through. In our case, we're gonna have it look through this table in this column to find out what that country name to that on that same row is, and pull that country name back into this cell. So the let's get rid of this. So the lookup value is going to be A2, and you can just click on A2, and that auto populates the formula bar with that reference name, and you can hit comma to move on to the next parameter, and then the table array is going to be our account list, our source table. We're going to go ahead and highlight it from B2 to E14, our last column, last row, and we're going to lock this because it's a table or a range. We don't want these to be moving as we copy the cell with the formula elsewhere, so we'll show you that in a second. But for now, let's go ahead and hit F4, and that inserts a $ in front of the letter and the numbers within those range, and that basically indicates that, you know, the column and the row references are locked. Enter comma to move on to the next parameter, which is column index number. Now this is asking for where or in what column number in this table that we just assigned the table array the countries are located in, or the values that we're trying to pull are located in. In our case here, it's on the fourth column. We started from B2 to E14, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just going to go ahead and enter a 4, close parentheses to finish the function, and enter. And that returns United States, which is correct. 226 is United States. Now we can copy this cell, Control C, and paste it on the rest of the blank cells below. Control V, and that auto populates it with the corresponding country names. And you can see, let's look at the formulas. We first assigned it so that it would reference the lookup value A2 on cell A2, and we left it unlocked, and then the table array we left it locked. So if we move down, you see that the lookup value updates to A2, but the table array remains locked, the same exact reference range. And we want that to be like that because as we copy it down, we don't want the table array reference to be moving down one by one as well. We always want it to be referring it to the same range here. So that's what the $ signs or the locking of particular cells or ranges are for. Another thing to keep in mind is that whenever you use a VLOOKUP function, now the lookup value or the table array, the first column of the table array has to have the lookup value. In our case, the lookup value was in account numbers, so that's why we have to have the count number on the as the first column of the table array. It doesn't matter if you have more information to the left, as long as the table array or the first column of the table array has the lookup value. If your table doesn't, say it originally comes like this, where the countries were actually before or to the left of the lookup value. So if you highlight it like this for the table array, you will never find the country. So you got to think ahead in those kind of instances, and make sure you copy this into somewhere to the right of the table array. You can do that, or you can also insert a new column here and just paste it right next to it, and basically just paste it in there, or anywhere in between. If you're going to be using this table, I recommend that you just use a copy of the original table, so that you can basically just, you know, insert as many columns as you want, and at the end you don't need to remember which columns needs to be deleted or whatnot. You just simply delete the entire sheet. But those are some of the tricks that can be done using VLOOKUP. There are a couple of caveats, but as long as those rules are followed, VLOOKUP can be a very powerful tool. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a message on the message box, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. Thanks so much for watching this video.